Hello, my name is Marilee Swan Maida. I was 1956 Queen of Snows, and back then there were a couple prerequisites, one of which you had to be over 18, but you had to be single. And things have changed over the years. We were called princesses, not candidates.
And when you ran as a princess, what memories do you have of that of your experience?
Well, one of the memories was of the choosing, and we had to have an escort. So it was my high school boyfriend. And so 27 of us walked down, and the men were across the way. It was the Lord High Chamberlain who walked down the rows. There was the men, there was us, no, escorts, that there was us, walked down, walked back down, and then stopped in front of me and offered me his arm. And that's how you were chosen. Mr. Raleigh Boss was my king. He was Boreas. And Mr. Boss was one of the nicest, gentlest men. And my prime minister, his name was J. Peter Devine. You'll be down at the auditorium because you can see the two thrones up there, and we're walking down. Um, but it was a blue dress. During the carnival, I stayed at the St. Paul Hotel with my chaperone. And, we were supposed to, I remember this, we were supposed to have, as candidates, pack up an overnight bag. Well, I was from Northern, I was from a little town. No, I'm not going to be chosen. I didn't have an overnight bag. So then I get chosen and brought to the hotel, and I didn't have a nightgown or robe or even a change of lingerie. And so they had to go out and get all that stuff for me. Uh, the appearances, there was one after another. I mean, it was, I remember being woke up at about 6 o'clock or so, get ready, get dressed. The only dress that I had was the one that I had worn to the coronation the night before. And so that's what I wore the whole week, was that same dress, which was fine. The way that we traveled was individually in cars. And I hear that now they travel in a bus. That they're all together in a bus. Well, back then we didn't. We just traveled in a car. We'd be taken to children's hospitals or children's wards in hospitals. And, we were dressed in our regalia, the long gown. We had long gowns. There weren't any pantsuit type things. And the guards would always enter, and these little kids. And I remember seeing these children in hospital beds. And I was so young and naive. And that meant a lot to me, to be able to give them a little bit of a storybook, because that's what we were. We were storybook, just a wonderful old storybook. The last day of Carnival, the Vulcans, because that was the heat coming in and getting rid of winter and bringing summer. So then the last day was usually the Vulcans. Almost immediately after, I got married. I got engaged when I was queen, and had to hide the ring. I had to keep the ring off, the engagement ring, because that was verboten. This was the official pose. Let's just call it the official pose. If I have anything to say to you young women about tonight, and those of you who are going to be chosen, just enjoy it. just know that what you do will be something you will never forget. It'll be part of you, but just enjoy it. Just enjoy every bit of it.